Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra was put through rigorous DXOMARK camera test suite to measure its performance in photo, video, and zoom quality from an end-user perspective. The S24 Ultra boasts a formidable camera setup, including a 200 megapixels primary sensor, a 12 megapixels ultra-wide sensor, and 10 megapixels and 50 megapixels sensors for telephoto shots. It supports video recording up to 8K at 24/30 fps, 4K at 30/60 120 fps, and 1080p at 30/60 240 960 fps with HDR10+. Here are the highlights and drawbacks of the S24 Ultra's camera. Pros. Vivid and pleasant brightness across all conditions for photo and video when viewed on HDR display. Accurate target exposure down to low light in photo. Neutral white balance. Precise color rendering in most test scenarios for photo, zoom and video. Good detail in bright light. Well-controlled noise in bright light for photo and video. Effective video stabilization. Cons. Noise, particularly in the shadow areas and corners of the frame in photo. Noise in low-light video. Shallow depth of field results in out-of-focus background subjects in group shots. Noticeable delay between pressing the shutter and capturing under various test conditions. Exposure and white balance instabilities in photo and video. Video focus slow to react. Loss of fine detail in low light. The Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra delivered a decent performance in the DXOMARK camera tests and was a slight overall improvement over its predecessor S23 Ultra, helped by a 200 megapixels image sensor in the main camera, a range of new AI features, and the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset. The testers particularly liked the Samsung's portrait shots in bright light, which offered vivid and natural color that in some shots felt even more realistic than on the Apple iPhone 15 Pro Max. It's difficult to tell to which degree the AI exactly contributes to image quality, but it certainly appears that the new AI tools and Samsung's existing imaging technologies have helped to greatly improve the rendering of some images. Bright light. The S24 ultra-wide camera did very well in bright light, and at the other end of the zoom spectrum, the addition of two telemodules contributed to good detail and overall image quality across a wide range of telezoom scenes. Video is arguably the area that benefits least from the S24 Ultra's software and hardware improvements. Thanks to better noise reduction and improved color, the S24 Ultra's video could still keep up with its predecessor, but video results lagged overall significantly behind the class-leading Apple iPhone 15 Pro Max, which outperformed the Samsung across pretty much all video test categories. However, a slight delay between pressing the shutter and actual capture of the image means it's not your best bet for photographing moving subjects. There is a risk of missing the decisive moment. While the camera's shallow depth of field could result in some out-of-focus faces in group shots, it can also add a nicely blurred background to the pleasant skin tones and good exposure of close-up portrait shots. Low light. The Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra performed fairly well in dim lighting conditions, with usually pleasant exposure, nice colors and fairly good detail. However, in tests the latest Samsung's flagship still struggled with noise reduction, exposing noise in the shadow areas and corners of the frame. In video mode, testers noticed a significant loss of detail when recording in low light. Although the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra camera didn't set any records, the latest flagship from Samsung is a very capable all-round device that provides a more than satisfactory performance for all types of photography in various kinds of scenarios. Stay tuned for more tech reviews and comparisons. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest updates.